Alright, what is up, everybody? Hello, and welcome. What is going on? DSP here live on today's first of two specialty streams. Happy Independence Day, July 4th. If you live in the United States of America, it is a national holiday today. Yes. A special day when we cook out on the grill, when we drink as many beers as possible to bloat our guts, when we watch dangerous explosives go off in a very showy manner, and everyone celebrates in their own way, obviously. But it is, yes, the anniversary of the day when we declared independence from our parent nation, the UK. And I am looking forward to some pretty fun stuff today. Playing fighting games all freaking day long, which, quite honestly, I don't do very often. I usually would only do something like this during the premiere or launch of a brand new game. So, pretty fun to do something like this, especially when you think about it. Injustice 2 came out in what, mid-May? You know, Tekken 7 came out in early June. Ultra Street Fighter 2 came out in late May. So these are all games that normally, you know, once I play them as a new release, I really wouldn't go back to them that often. But it's fun because it's a holiday today. It's something different. It breaks up the content and makes it a little bit more varied. And I said, you know what? Let me do something special for the holiday. And do a fighting game marathon. So, how's this going to work? Well, all day today I'll be playing fighting games. Okay? I'll start off today with Injustice 2. Play that for about 2 hours or so, roughly. Just to let everyone know, because I'm already seeing questions in the stream chat. No, I'm not buying the DLC characters and playing with them. That's not the point of today's stream. It's just to get a few fun multiplayer matches in. To see the state of the game, now that I haven't played it for a freaking month, to see what it's become. You know, I'm sure there's going to be some pretty overpowered strategies now, because typically what happens with these games is after about a month to 2 months, there's been tournaments, there's been enough footage that's been, you know, disseminated across the internet that people found out some really broken stuff. And I fully expect to see that. I do. I guarantee you I'm going to get bodied by a bunch of stuff I've never seen before. But that's okay. Alright. More than likely, I'm probably in Injustice 2 just going to be playing with Batman and Aquaman, because they're the only two characters I can really remember. I was trying to think, Darkseid, but then I realized I don't really remember his combos too much. Maybe I will. I don't know. But we'll see. Probably just going to be 2 or 3 characters, alright? Then, after about 2 hours or so, roughly, I'll take a short break. And then I'll switch the stream over to Tekken 7. And I'll be doing some Tekken 7 online play. Primarily there, I'll probably be playing the characters again that I know. Lily, who I really focused on as the character I wanted to learn in Tekken 7. And then probably maybe some Paul or King mixed in there. Alright. So that's kind of what it's going to be for this stream. And then, after this stream ends, I'm going to take a break to have dinner and upload some of those videos. A lot of people are already asking me, am I grilling out? Am I doing something special? No, I don't have a grill. If I had a big grill, then maybe I would grill out, but I don't have a grill. So I will be making some chicken burgers. And some people might be saying, chicken burgers? How dare you, Phil? It's not red meat. That's not full-blooded American. Well, you know, there was a time in my life when I didn't have any dietary restrictions and I could eat whatever the hell I wanted. Sadly, those days are over. I need to watch what I eat. In particular, I need to keep my acid levels down in my body, which means as little red meat as possible. And being that over this past weekend, I actually filmed a second DSP Tries It for this coming weekend that had red meat in it, I don't want to go crazy. Alright? So, yeah. So, I'm having chicken burgers. And the truth of the matter is, chicken burgers are absolutely delicious. I love them. I've been saying this a lot recently. I really would not even consider cooking a burger at home anymore. Even though you can make awesome burgers at home. Like, I've been having turkey burgers, chicken burgers, pork burgers, like any kind but red meat. And my God, do I love it. Like, they're tastier, they're better in my opinion. Some people might disagree, and that's fine, but from what I've been having, I love them. So, that's going to be my dinner tonight. And then after that, later tonight around 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be doing Ultra Street Fighter 2. And I'll be using the new Pokken Tournament gamepad for the Nintendo Switch, which just during the 10 minutes or so that I messed around with it in training mode, when I received it over the weekend, was absolutely amazing. I was getting all my moves, wasn't dropping any inputs or anything like that. So I'm hoping I can do better tonight in Ultra Street Fighter 2 than I've done ever before in any of the sessions, because I'll actually be able to get my moves. Both rounded motions and charge moves and everything. So we'll see how that goes, but that's going to be tonight. Alright? Fair enough? So a full day, 6+ hours of fighting games. Pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Something very different. I usually wouldn't do a full day of fighters, like I said, unless it was the new release of a new fighting game. Very rarely would you see me do this. 6 hours of multiplayer too. Damn, that's a lot. So I'm sure that many of you are enjoying today's festivities. Maybe you're partying, maybe you're cooking, maybe you're just celebrating with friends and family. That's all cool. If you don't live in the United States, it's probably just a normal day for you, so it's not a big deal. For me, it's kind of a normal day, honestly. You know, being that in Washington here, not exactly the most insanely patriotic place. In fact, it's more liberal than anything else. So on a day when a lot of full-blooded Americans would be out cooking and doing stuff, these people are probably out there protesting something or another. And me, I'd rather just have some fun. So that's why I'll be doing all this fun stuff today. Okay, fair enough. Alright, what else is going on? Not too much, however. Tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow is probably going to be a pretty crazy day. The premiere of my Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin run. It's going to be pretty amazing, I think. People have been waiting for this for quite a long time. They've really been wanting Dark Souls 2. This will be a run without Dick Lightning spam. It'll be completely different. I heard they changed a lot of stuff in Dark Souls 2 with this Scholar of the First Sin version. Some people have told me it runs at 60 frames per second. I don't know if that's true or not. If so, it would be the only Dark Souls on console to ever run at 60 frames per second. Pretty interesting. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I hopefully it will run at 60 frames, so that way I can capture it at 60 frames. It'll look pretty damn smooth, right? I've only ever played a From Software game at 30 frames per second, so this will be a unique experience, I guess. Honestly, it should be easier, right? It should probably be easier to play, easier to react when you got more frames of animation. It's 60 frames per second, but there are drops. Okay. That's what people in the stream chat are saying, I see. So, it's 60, but there's sometimes it drops during... Okay, that makes sense. Big boss fight or a ton of enemies on screen, it's gonna drop. Okay. Well, I guess I'll be recording in 60 frames then. We'll see how that goes. Gucci Kodak, I already talked about this recently. If you say something in the stream chat and you just spam it nonstop, chances are you have an even less chance of getting answered. You've now spammed your question about KO Gaming 4 times in the past minute. I obviously haven't addressed it, probably because I've already talked about KO Gaming until I was blue in the face the past couple of weeks. And all you need to do is ask someone, instead of spamming the stream chat, expecting me to drop everything to answer your question. Stop it. Okay. Alright. So, folks, it's going to be a fun stream. Obviously, just to warn everyone, you know there's going to be extra trolling today. You just know there's going to be tons of trolling because people always troll during my fighting game streams, and that's okay. But I would ask this for those mods who are here. Please keep your eyes open. If you see someone excessively being insulting, excessively spamming something, excessively just being a dick, please take care of it. Okay? In particular, these people who come in here spamming memes and shit that no one even understands. Like, I don't know what people are doing recently, but everyone's doing this weird meme, and it seems like the same group of people who basically troll the chat all the time anyway. You probably want to watch what you're saying, or else you're going to get your ass banned again. Alright, what else is going on? Besides Dark Souls 2 tomorrow, not too much in particular. As I've told everyone, I am really going to be this week just doing Dark Souls 2 and balance that with Danganronpa. And then, this coming weekend, like those last 3 days before I take time off, like the 9th, 10th, and 11th, I'm going to be doing a lot of gameplay. Meaning I'm going to be doing longer streams and more gameplay to kind of bunch up on videos so that I can have those to be released during my time off coming up. You know, more on that as we get closer to it. More than likely, it's going to be a lot of Dark Souls 2. I'm probably going to squeeze in a fighting game stream or two, and probably a major Danganronpa stream. We'll see, but there's going to be a lot of gameplay coming up in the next week or so to prepare for my time off. Alright. Looks like I got a few shout-outs to do, and then I'll do some plugs, and then we'll just get started. No long pre-stream today. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So, shout out to incompetent Capcom staff who tipped me $1, and he says, Phil, it was leaked on Reddit that Super Street Fighter V will be a thing. Would you consider giving Super version a chance? No! Street Fighter V sucks. Street Fighter V, I don't know how many times I have to say the same thing. Street Fighter V is the worst numbered Street Fighter ever made. And its actual innate gameplay design is flawed. They designed the game for massive input delay, and no matter what they do in regards to tweaking the game or changing it, it will never be a good game because the core gameplay mechanics are flawed and shitty. It's made to be a hyper-delayed fighter where reactionary gameplay is punished, not rewarded. Therefore, it is not a true Street Fighter game. It is a piece of shit. It will never be anything better than a piece of shit. No matter how many fighting game players hype it, no matter how many people stream it, no matter how many monkeys say it's good, it's still shit. Sorry, I've played every single competitive Street Fighter game. This game sucks and never will do anything but suck monkey ass. People need to get used to this. It's the truth. Okay? Enough of this. I'm never going to be playing this piece of garbage ever again. They did not make it any better. It is garbage. But there's tons of money in it. Yes, because people are stupid. People will hype and push anything to make money. That's my whole point. It's the worst possible fucking version of Street Fighter, yet everyone plays it because they want money. Wow, does that make it good? No, it actually makes it the worst version because it corrupted Street Fighter completely. If Street Fighter V was not played, if it had been dropped by the competitive community, Street Fighter would effectively be dead. Therefore, why the fuck do you think that it's still being played? Because all these Street Fighter players and, you know, the Capcom fighting game community don't want their community to die completely because there's no other Capcom fighters coming out anytime soon. So they have to keep pushing this piece of garbage down your throat, and people keep eating it up like sheep. I'm not going to play it. The game sucks. It never will be good. Okay? I'm done with it. I explained this to everyone a million times, and I'm not going to waste my time on it ever again. The game's terrible. There you go. Mountain Honey did a 10-bit cheer. He says, what is your biggest accomplishment in life? Let's see. My biggest accomplishment in life was when I was 5 years old. I was walking down the street, and there was a penny on the ground, and I reached down and I picked it up. There you go. That was a really silly question. Seriously. Some people have these, like, amazing moments in their life that they always live up to. Oh, it's the best moment. I'm not like that. I'm always living for the next moment. I don't care about these kind of crazy-ass milestones and shit that people hold up. Oh, when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube, that's what was the best moment of my life. When I, when I did this or that, whatever. I'm not like that. I've always said this over the years. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just not. Eternity of Forever did 100-bit cheer. He says, hey, Phil, did I ever let you know about the one time at band camp that my throb was harding? He's referencing this really weird translation error that we had in Danganronpa 2 last night. It was a part, they were in the middle of a trial, and one of the characters says, my throb is chesting. And everyone said, what the fuck does that, what? And everyone, like, did a double take. Everyone on the stream and everyone, I'm assuming, I don't know, I had the stream chat closed, but I did a double take. I was like, what? My throb is chesting. What the fuck? So it's obvious whoever translated the game, they translated it backwards. It was supposed to be my chest was throbbing, but it was just so weird that made it past, like, the editor, whoever, whoever proofreads the translation of the game. How the hell did that get by? Like, that was just so ridiculous. So anyway, nice inside reference there for those who are watching my Danganronpa 2 playthrough. Anyways, it's happy 4th to you and everyone in the chat. Yes, happy 4th of July. Also, shout out to Juby the Hoobie, who did a 10-bit cheer. He says, can you do a Cooking with the King 4th of July special? No. No, because all I'm going to be doing is frying a chicken, one or two chicken patties in a frying pan. It's not anything you need to watch. I'm not even, it's not, maybe add a tiny bit of seasoning. That's about it. So, it's not like I'm doing anything crazy. Everyone, people still to this day, well, you're going to bring back Cooking with the King? You guys got to realize, Cooking with the King was supposed to be a parody/funny series where I'm kind of making fun of these people who make these elaborate cooking recipes on YouTube by basically making the stupidest possible, simplest dishes poorly. Because, by the way, the series wasn't called Cooking with the King. It was called Poorly Cooking with the King. It was supposed to be a joke. But I don't know if a lot of people got the joke, because it seems a lot of people love this series and want me to continue it. I'm like, do you realize what I'm here? Let me give you guys an idea of some of the stuff that I make here, alright? Pasta. So what would you see me do? Boil a pot of water, add salt and a tiny bit of olive oil, toss the pasta in, stir it. That would be, I mean, that's how I make pasta. You know what I mean? Okay, I have chicken patties today. Alright, get a frying pan, put some oil in it, put the patties down, flip them, wait, flip them again, wait, flip them again, wait. Add maybe a little bit of sauce or dressing to the bun with like lettuce and tomato. Done. Wow. What an amazing video. What a slap bang amazing video I would have made, right? But you see what the point is? I don't make anything elaborate. I don't make anything that's even a recipe. The things I make are so simplistic. There's nothing to it. Here, last week, was it? Either last week or the week before, I made Asian stir fry. And people went nuts. Because I took a picture for Instagram. Why didn't you make a Cooking with the King? Alright. Here you go. You ready? Asian stir fry. I have a bag of frozen Asian style vegetables. I have a bag of frozen chicken pre-cut. I have 2 kinds of sauce. Soy sauce, which I put in the bottom of the wok. You toss the chicken in till it's thawed. Then you toss the veggies in. Then you add stir fry sauce and a little bit of seasoning. You stir. And then it's done. That's not a recipe. It's not a recipe, folks. So, there you go. That's what I'm trying. The point I'm making. It's not anything elaborate. It's not anything special. And no, I'm not going crazy working on, like, elaborate recipes for myself. Because here's the thing. This is what I always said when I was back living in Connecticut by myself. Alright? And this is the God's honest truth. If you live alone, there's no reason to cook. Because if you cook, it takes way too much time, effort, and cleanup for a meal just for you. It's one thing if you're making a meal for 2 people or more, and it's an elaborate meal that has like different vegetables and meat and everything in it, okay, or starch, whatever. Or if you're making enough that's like, oh, it's leftovers for multiple meals or whatever, then it makes sense. But just doing elaborate recipes to cook for yourself, you're spending hours for a fucking meal for yourself. It's like, I don't even have time for that. I got stuff to do. For example, when I finish this stream right now, okay, I'm going to be going downstairs and making these chicken patties, right? So just between frying the chicken patties, cutting the veggies, lettuce, tomato, and everything, onion, putting on the patty, eating it, and then cleaning up, and then washing the dishes, probably going to take over an hour, all right? Just for the simplest of meals. Now, I'm not going to get down there till 5:30 because I have to upload videos. So you figure I'm not even going to finish dinner till 6:37. Guess what? My next stream's at 7:30. So where would I have gotten this mysterious time to cook some massive, elaborate meal in order to do this? You see what I mean? But this is what people don't realize, because a lot of the people who make these kind of comments don't live that kind of life. You know what I mean? Younger people who don't have that life experience don't understand how stuff works. Yes, I'm going to sit there and make a four-course meal for myself. 5 hours of cooking and prep. Make a video series of it. That'll get like 4,000 views. And by the way, no second stream because I spent all night cooking. Sounds like a good plan. So there you go, folks. That's the point. No, Cooking with the King is not coming back. People need to just give up on this notion, because there's no way it can come back when I don't really cook. Ah. Okay. Alright, everyone. We're going to start in a moment here. Hold on. I've got a couple more shout-outs to do, and then a very quick plugs, and then we'll get started with Injustice, alright? So, Kekken3 did a 10-bit cheer. He says, me and DK Mario Link have been playing Tekken quite a bit. Would you be down for some sets since we cover a lot of characters? No. And don't take that the wrong way. You guys got to understand something. It's the same thing, because actually, I'm not even lying. 2 people contacted me overnight about playing sets today. You want to play sets today, Phil? Let's play some sets. You guys play these games way more than I do. You've literally, if you've watched my videos on YouTube or watched my fighting game streams, you've seen every single snippet of gameplay that I've done in these games. I don't play these games offline, alright? So what you see is what you get. You guys have probably played the games way more than me. You probably have a wide variety of characters you could play with and all that. I just enjoy jumping into the games every once in a while to mess around, do some random online matches. That's it. That's what the games are about for me. Have fun at launch, and every once in a while jump on, play some random online stuff. I'm not super serious about it to the point where I want to run sets with people and try out different characters and all that. You know what I mean? Chances are, and this is the God's honest truth, you guys would run right over me. You guys have been playing the game, like you just said. You guys have been playing the game constantly. You guys have had tons of experience in the game and exposure. I've gotten 1/10 as much as you. Doing that kind of stuff would be completely pointless. I wouldn't even be a competitive challenge. It would just be me getting my ass whooped. So that's what you got to understand. You know, people challenging me to sets and stuff. It's not like that. It's not. It'd be one thing if this, okay, Street Fighter 2. Yeah, well, I've got only about 20 years of knowledge in that game. I pretty much could sit down with any human and do a set in that game, and it would be interesting, right? But outside of that, these new games, you guys have seen how much I've played them. You know what? 3, 4, maybe 5 sets of online multiplayer of a couple hours each. It's not, you know what I mean? So don't take it the wrong way. You know, people are asking me all the time, do you want to play this? Do you want to do a set? And they think that I'm just like dissing them or whatever because I won't do it. No, that's not the point. Today, I'm just going to do random ranked matches. That way I play a variety of players, I see a variety of gameplay, and, you know, I just go on to the next thing. To me, it's not such a super serious thing where I got to sit here in a lobby with people and hone in and focus on getting better and all that. Because I'm not going to put that kind of time and effort into these kind of modern fighters, you know? I'm just not into them that much. I'm not into them for the competitive edge that a lot of these people get, and you want to go to tournaments and stuff. I'm not like that anymore. I lost that. Like I said, the only game I really would probably get that into again, the itch, would be for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. all these games, they don't appeal to me in that way anymore, all right? So it's not so serious. All right, shout out to RatchetFan12, who resubscribed to the channel for the fourth month in a row. He says, 4-month anniversary, let's make it a year. Very nice, thank you. Popsicolo resubscribed for the 8th month in a row. And he says, can I get a boneless pizza? I've been seeing people saying this in the stream chat recently. I don't know what this is a reference to. A boneless pizza. I guess it's a joke towards something, pop culture or something. I have no idea. But thank you, Popsicolo, for the resub. Thank you to Super Blind Man, who resubscribed for the 7th month in a row. He says, I always enjoyed listening to you play fighting games, Phil. With games like Injustice, I literally learn things from listening to your matches. Wow. I can't believe anyone learns anything from watching me, but wow. Awesome. Thank you, Super Blind Man. Long-time viewer there. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Game Master 2003 is dead. Did a 10-bit cheer. He says, Happy Independence Day, Phil. Have you ever played Mother 3? No, I have not. I only played Earthbound. That's it. Never played the first one. Never played the third one. Tekken 3 did another 10-bit cheer. He says, I commentated on Street Fighter 5 last week. It was fun, but mostly because the people were friendly and the game was barely doing anything for it. Yeah, the game sucks. I don't know how many times I could say it. Street Fighter 5 sucks. It's not fun to play. It's not fun to watch. But people hype the fuck out of it because it's the only current Street Fighter game. And like I said, there was so much positivity and faith built up in Street Fighter and the Street Fighter community around Street Fighter 4 that they don't want that community to die, so they're going to keep pushing and keep supporting this garbage game until a better one comes out. Street Fighter 5 is shit. All you need to do is break it down to its fundamentals, and any pro player can tell you why it's shit. But they won't, because they want you to watch their fucking streams. They want you to watch the tournaments. They want you to watch the streams. They want you to keep supporting the game so they can keep making a living playing a crap game. So, there you have it. The game sucks. Alright, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Alright, so now, very quickly, let's do some quick plugs and then we'll get started. Alright? So, folks, thank you for being here live on stream. Thank you for a great past few months. It's been pretty good here on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thanks to all the patrons who pledged in June. FYI, I've messaged all of you, and I need your responses to get you your perks for the month of June. So if you're a patron of mine in June, please respond on Patreon.com. FYI, I will be setting up the new monthly goal shortly. I have not yet, but I will probably this week, and I'll be announcing that shortly. I don't want to bother with that right now. But check it out, Patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Your pledges earn you cool personal perks, and also support my daily streaming and on-demand video efforts. That money goes directly towards paying the bills, paying the electricity, paying the internet, buying the games, and doing everything I need to do to keep this going. Alright? Also, check out my Teespring store at teespring.com well, I think it's /stores/DSPGaming. Yes, Teespring merch is great stuff. In fact, I'm wearing a Teespring shirt today. You'll see it on camera. This shirt is just one example of the awesome stuff that you can actually get from Teespring. Okay? Definitely give it a look if you haven't yet. It's high quality stuff. Shirts, hoodies, mugs, all kinds of fun stuff. Okay? So hopefully you will give it a look. And it looks like Muxy is screwed up. And the reason I say that is because I see people are cheering in the stream chat, and it doesn't appear to be showing up in Muxy. I think Muxy might have crashed. That's not good, because this is how I usually do my shoutouts. Yes, the Attorney of Forever. Oh my god. Dude, the cheers that I'm reading in Muxy are like 10 minutes delayed. I think Muxy servers have gone down. Yeah, because Attorney of Forever did a 25-bit cheer at 1:03 p.m., and it just showed up in my Muxy screen here. He said, let's see, he said, oh, chesting, well damn, chesting not harding, thanks for the correction. Yeah, dude, Muxy is massively delayed. So I apologize to everyone who's cheering. I could see your cheers in the stream chat, but they're not showing up in my screen to give you a shout out. It will later, apparently. It looks like it's about 10 minutes delayed today. Yeah, more than likely what happened here is they're probably off for today. I almost guarantee you they're not working. I mean, it's Independence Day. So most companies are off today unless it's retail or like a restaurant. So I guarantee you what happened is they're probably all off of work and something went wrong and there's no one there to fix it. So it looks like Muxie's just going to be complete shit today. I don't know if the pop-up notifications are showing up on time either. I see them popping up, but I don't know if they're showing up in a pertinent fashion. You know what I mean? Are they showing up when you're actually cheering, or are they showing up 10 minutes later? I don't know. Well, I apologize, everybody. I'll do my best today. What can I say? Alright. So last but not least, folks, if you are watching the stream, if you are enjoying the stream, if you'd like to see me continue to do live streams as I do daily, to do on-demand videos on YouTube, if you're having a lot of fun with everything that I'm doing, alright, please consider doing one of three things to support the stream efforts. You can either cheer with bits, you can subscribe to the channel, or you can tip me. If you cheer with bits, 50 bits or more, you'll get an on-screen notification. If you sub to the channel and you click on the share button, you'll get an on-screen notification. Or if you tip me $2 or more, you'll get an on-screen notification. Alright? I will give shout-outs, but as I said, Muxie seems to be screwed up today. And I do apologize for that. So I'll get caught up when I can, but if Muxie is behind, there's not much I can do about it. Okay? Fair enough? Alright, I actually have one more shout-out to do, I think. Apparently someone named PhilFighter5 did a 15-bit cheer. He says he was timed out for making Donald Trump jokes. Well, maybe you should not make stupid Donald Trump jokes. And also, he also trolled in the same message. So, gee, I get the feeling I know why you got banned from the channel, because you're an idiot. There you go. Okay. Everything's breaking down today. Muxie's not working. Who knows? Who even knows if Twitch is working properly, right? Alright, let me get my headphones on. We'll get started here, folks. Alright, we're going to get started with Injustice to begin. Here we go.